Now come one, come all to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. So throw on the black dress, mix in with the lot. You might wake up and notice you're someone you're not. If you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, you can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So gather round, piggies, and kiss this goodbye. I'd encourage your smiles, I'd expect you won't cry. Another contusion, my funeral jag. Here's my resignation, I'll serve it in drag. You've got front row seats to the penitence bar. When I grow up, I want to be living. I say,
welcome to another episode of the Blazing Bomb. Let me go ahead and pull my shit up here. Fuck me running. Alright. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. What up, what up? It got fucked up that time, but it's alright. Not that big of a deal. So, there seems to be a lot of jackass NPCs all over my fucking Twitter feed and also all over my kick in the last couple days for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but whatever. So there's just a lot going on right now, man. Like, not with me, just out, out in the world, in the gaming world. Crazy shit. Just complete and utter craziness all over the place. People piling on each other over, to be perfectly honest, like, complete and total idiocy. There's no other way to explain it. That's really all it is. It's just fucking idiocy. Oh. And in other specific news in gaming, Twitch now apparently made it against the rules to smoke weed, or even, where did it go? Even just my vape. This. They don't even want people doing this on stream anymore. See, like that? That right there could get me banned from Twitch. And I'd have to pay them $25. Ain't that some bullshit? I would have to pay Twitch $25 for them terminating my affiliate agreement. I'm like, dude, I know it's your platform, but that's, you're fucking reaching right there, bud. You're really fucking reaching right there. Alright, because here's the thing. Unless someone is saying, hey, I'm looking for a way to quit smoking, or maybe to switch to an alternative or something, that is the only time I would ever be promoting one of these types of products. That's it. Me using it is not tantamount to its promotion, you fucking idiots. Alright? It just isn't. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your idiotic fucking corporate brains there, but that's not the same thing. Because you don't know. I might have just got this and not be very pleased with it, but don't have a choice but to use it until I can get another one. And that could go for any fucking product I'm using. Or I could just be in a fucking, like, assessment phase. Maybe I just want to try it out for a month, see how it works. Hey, I like the previous one better. The new model might be better. Let's send it back and get a refund. You fucking morons. Alright? It's not promotion. It's just me fucking using it, alright? And you can't smoke either. Like if I was still smoking cigarettes, I wouldn't be able to sit here and puff on a heater on stream. Even though I would literally be sitting there telling people not to do it, how unhealthy it is, and how I hated doing it, and how you shouldn't do it, and it would still get people banned. How dumb is that? Fucking world. We're living in goddamn clown world right now, dude. I swear to fucking God. The weed thing, I kind of get that, but still, it's like, dude, in Texas, I could go down to the gas station right now and buy weed, right? It's hemp. It's got, like, there are different types of cannabinoids that are in it, very similar to normal THC, delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, right? Very similar, but not the same. They have a similar effect, but they're not the same, right? I could go and get that right now, at a gas station not 2 miles away. If I can get that anywhere, just like cigarettes or fucking alcohol, they don't have any problem with people drinking on stream. I could drink myself into a fucking coma and that'd be perfectly okay. But God forbid I smoke a couple of fat-ass bowls and run amok in the lands between. You know, I don't get that at all. It makes no fucking sense to me. I guess because they're like their primary audience are small children, but it's like, dude, there has to come a certain point where you have to start putting it on the parents. You have to, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but I came up in the fucking 80s and 90s when, like, the internet was in its fucking infancy, alright? And so we were exposed to all kinds of shit. We put all kinds of shit on the internet. We were the first ones that had exposure to social media, alright? There was plenty of shit we put on social media that we probably shouldn't have, or maybe wanted to walk back or whatever. Fortunately, it was at a time where you still could, unless someone had seen it, screenshot it or something, you know. But in terms of the networks themselves, we could just rip our fucking data away back then. This was like pre-2008, alright? But anyway, it's like, my channel is designated 18 plus. Like, I don't want anyone in here. Shit, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have anyone under 25 in here, period. Just because there's very little that I'm gonna have in common with an 18 to 24, 25 year old. There's just not, alright? There's a lot we could potentially have in common, but there's just not enough to be on a relatable level, in my opinion anyway. Like, if they want to come in and they maybe can gain some understanding from something that I'm doing or saying or whatever, that's awesome. Don't get me wrong, that is awesome. But they shouldn't be coming in here and looking up to anyone at all. You shouldn't be looking up to people who are like, that's their career, is streaming. If you're talking like, for instance, who's a good one? I don't know, probably a bad example, but let's just say Shaq, for instance, right? Let's say Shaq goes and starts up a Twitch stream. I have no problem people going in there and looking up to him because it's fucking Shaq, right? Shaq didn't get famous streaming. He got famous being Shaq, and then he started. That's the whole fucking point that I'm trying to make. Don't look up to someone who hasn't made themselves, like, I don't know. I'm probably just talking shit right now, but may hopefully make sense to someone. I am certainly no one to fucking look up to, so that's the last thing that I want, is some little kid coming in here saying, oh, you're good at the game, or, you know, this, that, and the other, and then he sees me ripping this fucking bowl. Like, but that's not on me. That's on this fucking parents. Period. At the end of the day. If you're a parent and you don't choose to become literate in the network infrastructure of your home network, then you kind of deserve anything that happens to you in terms of your kids' internet exposure. Because it's not hard. And they make it so fucking easy now to understand. There's Chat GPT, there's all kinds of tools that you can use to make yourself understand your fucking home network. Because once you understand your home network, you can completely control and access and monitor everything that your children do on the internet at home. Anyway, obviously at school, friends' houses, that's different. But you can control what they see in your fucking house. The minimum. Just really kind of at a loss trying to understand this recent obsession with these people trying to push all this shit in elementary schools, right? If you're talking about like late middle school, you know, and high school kids, that's totally different. That's appropriate. That's age appropriate. Okay, that's all we're talking about. is the level of age appropriateness of these topics. That is literally what everyone's fighting over. Age appropriate discussions. How is the country this fucking mentally handicapped? How? Someone explain it, please. Because I sure as fuck don't get it at all. Oh fuck, I forgot Discord. Alright. Cam right there. Cool. Might say fuck that and do some screen share later. I don't know. So, right now I'm going to go completely against the grain of Twitch's new TOS because they can go fuck themselves and I really don't care. But I'm going to rip this bowl like 3 or 4 times, however many is allowed by what I've ground up. And then I'm going to run some more Elden Ring, and then, depending on how tired I get, I'm either going to call it and knock out, or I might pull up fucking After Effects so I can work on my artwork. But I have actually fully decided that whether the artwork is done or not, I have to record the podcast today. Like, it has to be done before the end of Sunday because I have to send it off to get it mastered so that I can put it on the platforms. So I know it doesn't take long, but I need to give them enough time to do that. And I want to be able to do that Sunday night, and that way Monday morning all it is just upload and drop the podcast. That's it. I don't have to worry about shit. But anyway, fuck Twitch. We're giving Twitch the big fuck you. Oh, and also fuck Activision and Call of Duty. A bunch of fucking snake cocksucking motherfuckers. Fuck them all. I wasted $200 fucking on that game. Well, really, if you factor in Modern Warfare 2019, the like 3 bundles that I bought on Warzone 1, and I'd say probably a combined total of 100 COD points, about 20 bucks worth of COD points, and Cold War. I did pay for Cold War, and it was the cross-gen bundle, so it was 100 bucks. So probably about $500 altogether on this fucking game. And Activision, they've squeezed $500 out of my ass somehow, when I didn't have $500. Obviously, it wasn't all at once, but still. Fuck them. Fuck their greedy asses. Trying to virtue signal us when these cunts had like, they had literal rooms designated as Cosby rooms. Like, what the fuck, bro? You have Cosby rooms at your fucking business trip? Like, what kind of horse shit is that? Fucking Cosby room. Are you serious? That, dude, out of all the shit that they got in trouble for, or like had people looking at them sideways for, that's the one thing that I was like, what? Like, alright, now granted, sexual harassment in the workplace is never a good thing. But I'm coming from it at the point of like, I already know that that happens in other workplaces, right? What doesn't happen in other workplaces is fucking Cosby rooms. Right? Again, I'm not saying that we should turn a blind eye to SA in the workplace. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that we already know that it happens in the workplace, right? So that it's not surprising, in other words. That's all I'm saying. It's just, it wasn't surprising. It's like that sucks and something needs to be done, but it wasn't like, oh my god, what? They're doing that over there? It was like, it's a corporate fucking, a big ass corporation, of course. Something like that's gonna happen at some level, right? They had Cosby rooms, dog. Like, come on. You gotta get real. You gotta get fucking real, bro. When they have Cosby rooms, come on. Fuck me. So yeah, I definitely stand with Nick Merckx and Tim and the doc on this shit. And it's not homophobic. It's not transphobic. It's just not. He wants to be a parent. That's all. Oh my god. This is how stupid these people are. They claim that it's not about protecting kids. It's about a facade of acceptance disguised as, or a facade of homophobia disguised as acceptance. I'm like, are you fucking mental? Dude. I don't know how many more times we have to go over this, alright? I was literally raised around gay people. I had gay people in my family. I had an uncle who died of HIV/AIDS in like 2005. All right? Like, I have gay friends. I'm pretty sure my neighbor that just moved out recently was gay. Now, he was an asshole, but it wasn't because he was gay. He was just an asshole. All right? His boyfriend or whoever would partner or whatever come, he was badass. He'd always fucking like throw cookouts and shit, fucking bring us food or whatever. But the guy that lived there was a dickhead. And it had nothing to do with him being gay. Might have made him a little more catty, and that's about it. But he was just a dick. Period. Gay or not gay, he would have been an asshole. Alright? When you start pushing this shit onto children, people are going to push the fuck back. They just are. Alright? Period. They're gonna push back. If I had my own kids, I don't even have my own kids, and I'm gonna have to push back on this shit in our own communities when this starts coming to our doorstep, because it's already getting close. It's in Austin and it's in fucking San Antonio. We're right between them. Fortunately, this place, they don't really put up with that shit like at the drop of a hat like that. They're more analyzing in their actions. So that's what I'm hoping, is that rather than just doing it like these other idiotic schools, they'll sit back and weigh the pros and the cons and then make a decision, as any sensible fucking human being should. You dumb cunts. We don't care that you're fucking gay. We don't. I have way too many fucking people in my life that are gay to give a fuck about that. I just don't. Stop covering up your fucking pedo narrative as homophobia. It's just not. Alright? And if you're not a pedo and you stand up against the pedos, then you need to turn around and start pointing the fucking finger, you stupid cunts. Because your own community is not helping your case at all. And yes, 9/11 was facilitated by the United States government. That was awesome. Alright, nothing there. Alright, I want to get some Elden Ring. Fuck this bullshit. Where is my fucking timestamps? Alright, window 220, 233. Vancic 4. I'm sorry, bro. I don't play the follow for follow game. I don't do it anymore. There's no growth to be had there. So I'd highly recommend you don't do that anymore. Stop follow for follow. It's a cancer on the streaming community. Stop it. We don't do follow for follow in this fucking community. Whatever community is there. We don't do it. Period. I fucked that shit up once on my Twitch channel. I ain't doing it again. Good. Good. I hope this motherfucker trembles in his fucking boots every time he walks out of his house. Good. I hope someone takes that cocksucker out. Fuck you, Larry Fink, you fucking worthless cunt. BlackRock is now paying for more guards and home security for their CEO, Larry Fink. You worthless motherfucker. Him and President Rob Capito, or Capito, however the fuck you pronounce that fuckhead's name too, they should be living in fear. Every fucking moment, every waking moment of every fucking day, every time these assholes leave the fucking house, they should be looking over their goddamn shoulders. For patriots. Fuck those two cunts. Maybe people are finally starting to wake up. So yeah, nobody come in here asking follow for follow. Just don't do it, please. Because I'm not gonna do it. I'll follow you back if I feel like you've earned that follow. I don't just go and follow people just to follow them. Did you hear that too, Mr. Kitty? That was a weird sound, wasn't it? Sounded like something was like brushing up against the side of the house right there. But there's nothing there but a couple tree branches. Weird. Oh, I need to close that. Keep that up. Oh, fuck. I have to pay that fucking apartment. God damn it. Dude, if I don't get that apartment, I'm gonna be pissed. 250 bucks down the drain, dog. Actually, I think it's a refundable administration fee. So I won't lose it, but I won't have it for a while. If I don't get the apartment. And if I get the apartment, then it's like whatever. Then I still have to pay like another like 1,700 to get in. So that's fine. It's like one paycheck. So I don't even really need to save for something like that, but I'm still gonna do it anyway because it won't be for another month. So I'll have really 3 paychecks coming before then. So it'll be fine. Time for some weed and some Elden Ring. I'm gonna put this on Twitch right now just so I can see it on the Twitch feed. Twitch, this is for you. Go fuck yourselves. We're blasting off into orbit in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's for you, Twitch. Ignition and blast off. How you meant to like that? 3 fat ass tokes off of 1 bowl, and there's plenty more where that came from. Damn. Where's Drinky Crow at? I haven't seen Drinky Crow in a minute. Drinky Crow! Where's the... Oh. Is he just like totally offline right now? What the hell's going on? Shit, yeah, it looks like it. Wow. Haven't seen that in a minute. What is this? Oh. Shit. Fuck, I hate being a night owl. all passed out while I'm up. Oh shit. What's going on? Oh shit, Drinky, there you are. I thought you were like out, my bad. Oh. Oh, I was just gonna toke a fat ass bowl and then play cause like you know I got a new audio interface, yeah? With this mic and everything. It came with this mic and a couple other things. This mic is so much better than that fucking desktop mic that I was using. Holy shit. I fucking love this new microphone, dude. This is my podcast mic. That other one is good, don't get me wrong, and it has great sound quality, but it's just, dude, this one's night and day. Night and day better. And it cost only like $10 more for this whole bundle with that than it did for that one mic by itself. It was only like 60, I think, or 50. I'll have to look. It might have been 50 on Amazon. And it's a Chinese brand, but this one's not bad. I at least knew who these people were. They were called Zeal Sound, Zeal Sound. And although I hadn't used any of their stuff, I had seen their stuff around the internet before. So I was like, hey, we'll give them a try. And the audio interface itself is like, it's pretty good. It can stand an upgrade, but this mic, I'm so happy with this mic. And the cables. I've never bought something where I looked at the cables and I'm like, yeah, the cables are... Who gives a fuck about cables, right? But, dude, these cables are on point. They're like, the material they're made of is just awesome. Like they fall right where you want them to. They don't stick to shit. They don't get all twisted up. Like it's just they're perfect. I fucking and the mic cable too. This one, it's a little bent though, so like it's like you gotta work, work it to where it's even. But it's a hell of a cable. I love this. Oh, and it's XLR on one end too. So if I wanted, I could like use another like a mic, like a studio mic, which this technically is a studio. It's cardioid, but this fucking cable I can swap out whatever fucking mic I want. All right, so check this out. I'm gonna hit this bowl, and then I got a fucking sound effect on this interface to play for you. But that's what I forgot to say. It's XLR to 3.5. So like I thought when they said that, I thought it was like adapted or something. No, it is straight from XLR to 3.5. It's awesome. It's like perfect for 21st century tech, Yeah, exactly. The Pro Audio is fucking. It's top notch now. Before, my Pro Audio consisted of my external speakers and the rudimentary onboard sound component of my motherboard. But now I've got this thing, and yeah, it's a lot better. And I have a lot more control too over like tonality and just overall volume. There's even reverb built into it and all kinds of cool shit. Voice changing and I appreciate it. This is what I've had for a minute. That's Dopezilla, but I renamed it to Bongzilla because it's Bongzilla. But it's not even that big. It's like it's a normal size, but it's twice the size of the one I had before. So, there's still some stale ass smoke in there. Hold up. Thought I cleared it. All right, here we go. This bowl right here is for my mod, the Drinky Crow. Ain't that the shit, bro? That's literally what the button says. I'll be fucking doing remixes with that crow sound in the back. I figured you'd like that crow sound. That was pretty tight. I saw the button and I was like, no fucking way. I was like, and if it does 2 caws, I was like, that is fucking awesome. And sure enough, he goes, I'm like, oh dude, this is rich. Like, this is fucking awesome. This is gonna be so fun. But watch, these are all the sound effects, and some of them are just like, all it is like a vocoder with like a machine voice on it, right? But watch, there's this. It's like some intro shit, right? There's this. Yeah, it's just a series of buttons. It's like 22 or 24 buttons. No, they're just there. I wish they were customizable, but they're not.
Mayday! Mayday! We're going down!
That one would be good for COD if I still played COD.
Back, retreat. Go, attack. Get together.
See, I don't understand that one. I think it's like these 3 right here are just like mistranslated phrases, actually.
Oh my god!
Huh? What?
Okay. Yeah, it was like some English.com shit. You remember that website? English.com. Oh shit, what up, Crow?
Yeah. You hear me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you're live in the yeah, your audio's live by the way too, so like you can be heard in the stream.
Yeah. Okay, I hear him on himself.
If you want to mute the stream audio now, you can,
Okay.
because we can hear each other on Discord.
Yeah, no, hold on. I can't hear you on Discord. I gotta fix my audio. Hold on.
What's that?
Wait a second. I'm gonna mute.
All right.
Fuck, what did I do here?
Yeah, just mute the stream audio so you don't hear that and echo and get feedback and all that. Because my boy Terry was in here the other day too, and he had the same thing going on.
My bad.
Huh? Yeah, no, because like I have 2 mics now, or actually I have like a
I
whole.
wasn't trying to fucking let that happen. My bad.
That's all good. I have like a whole plethora of mics really, but these 2 main ones, right? So
Here we go.
this one that you saw in the picture is the stream mic now, and then the one that you can hear me on through Discord is specifically for Discord. That's the only reason I use that mic.
Yeah,
now.
that's legit. That's what I would do too if I was doing it.
And it's got such a range on it that it's almost 3 feet away from me, sitting on top of my PC, and it's like just angled down toward me. So I'm not even like talking directly at it. You can just hear my voice coming, like, because it's right there. But this one, like, if you do pay attention to the stream audio, I could like go like this, just a couple feet away from this mic, and you could hear a marked difference in the sound as opposed to this right here.
I know the other one sounds fucking great. Dude.
Oh, dude, it's so much better. And like as shitty as my voice sounds, like naturally, this thing at least makes my voice sound a little better.
Yeah, it sounds good. No, it really does. It really does make you sound like you're in the room with you and shit. You're not like getting some fucked up dumbass echo. You know how these cheap mics are with literally anybody's voice. So.
Oh, and then like you know how you can hear the music too, right?
Yeah.
And so this thing also has a dodge feature. So depending on how strong that is, it'll actually it picks up any sort of audio. And I don't even have to really say anything, but like the opening breath, like I'm about to say something, it'll capture that and mute the other audio output and only do voice output, and then it'll go back as soon as the audio input stops.
Automatically. That's cool.
And vice versa.
You have noise gate?
Oh yeah, I have the noise denoiser turned all the way up. Yeah, it's digital. No, actually, it's analog controlled, but it's a digital. It's a digital signal. Yeah, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do.
It's just a potentiometer, really, is all it is, and it has a little knob on it. But like these other ones, there's some sliders and shit, and 2 dials, and the dial on the left is like audio output. So like anything I have music coming from the PC. Because to get that, I was confused. There's a USB cable, right? So I figured that's all. You just run that. That's not how the audio gets there. You have to actually run the line out, like you would run your speakers, to the line in on this, and then the line out from this interface to the line in on the PC.
I've also spent a lot of time trying to like understand that shit too, and I didn't. Yeah, it took me a while to realize like you're gonna have to like get monitors and like external microphones and monitors to run through shit like that. And,
well, that's what I love about this one though, is because you can use the headphones. I can do either or, and I actually have them both plugged in right now. But because the external,
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, but like with the external speakers are so close to my shit right now that I can't have the mic up too much, or there's just gnarly feedback. Like,
it up,
really and also the room I'm in too, because it's a tiny cube-shaped room with like hard walls and shit's just bouncing.
Yeah, you're already getting fucking echo. You literally can like in this mic, I can hear the echo from the room.
Yeah, and see that's that desk mic right there that I've been using, and it even has a pop filter and everything. That filter really doesn't do much unless you're right in front of it.
It's got a fucking pop filter. That's so weird.
But also it's because of the
put a sock over it.
Oh no, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. I can turn it down in here too, and that should help. How's that?
Better.
Yeah, I think the volume was up a little too loud. It was up near 50.
Yeah, it's not redlining now. I think it's better. Probably.
Actually, I can probably turn it down a little bit more then. Because you can still hear me clearly, right, on Discord?
Yeah.
right there. That's 30%.
Yes. Okay.
All right, beautiful. Well, because I'm
Alright.
turned to the left too, so
No,
if I'm facing forward,
look,
it'll.
I gotta look at my levels and shit to be like, yeah, that's okay too, because I gotta see where I'm at.
Oh, dude,
I'm
it took
good.
me ages to get it figured out on the stream, but I
'Cause I
finally just started going by the meters in the
I literally turned
software.
everything the fuck down before I got on the call.
Yeah, I had to do all my shit too, especially when I was still playing COD, because anytime a new person would join the party or the lobby, it
I've
was
been
like,
trying to play some Diablo. I'm just like amazingly fucking bored with it, dude. And games.
I don't blame
I've
you.
been feeling kind of shitty the last couple of days, so I've just been like, fuck it, whatever, and just been like sitting around fucking eating and drinking and smoking pretty much.
Yeah, me too. That's why I've been really just playing Elden Ring again, and I finally beat the last two bosses like a couple weeks ago or a week ago. So I started on New Game Plus, and I've just been going on that, but I haven't been playing it even as much as I did the first time around.
Your camera has a flash in it.
I know. I finally figured out why too, and it's doing that because it's plugged into a hub.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
But
Yeah, it needs to be grounded. Is there a
Yeah.
way to ground the hub?
well, it's that it's not a powered hub. It's just a normal
not
ass
powered,
like
right, yeah, I
7
know
port.
exactly. I've seen this problem
It
before.
can
but
be like it has an adapter port. I just don't have the size. But
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is I thought I ordered it already, but I went full retard and didn't process the order. So I'm gonna order one tonight on Amazon that is powered, and I think it's Seagate.
Well, at least you know. At least, yeah.
I'll have to look. I'm pulling it up right now. 'Cause
I didn't know if you even fucking knew. You know?
Oh no, yeah, I did. Bro, I've been struggling with that for months.
Man,
You know, that's the
Please bring it-
reason. Like I
please
haven't.
bring that to my attention.
No, I have
Yeah.
another camera right here that's brand new. That's the whole reason I bought this new camera was because it kept doing that.
Thought something was wrong.
And
shit,
yes,
yeah.
dude. So that
I've
means
done
there's
shit, like,
that means that I have a third camera that there's also nothing wrong with it either. That it was also just having the same issue.
yeah.
But they're both cheap Chinese ass cameras. This one
Dude,
is
that's
a
probably
good
me. I
one.
got these Chinese fucking cameras when we first started streaming on Xbox, and I busted 2 of them bitches. Now I got this Logitech, and it's been fucking golden.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't plug it into the back port of my Xbox, which I think was fucking fried out the gate and has been frying a bunch of my shit.
That makes sense.
Fucking with it, so I think one of those ports is fucked up on it or something. Yeah, or maybe somebody was back here when I was out of town and yanked a bunch of shit off my desk and like fucked up my cords.
Yeah.
Or
Or
something.
maybe one of the dogs might have gotten tangled up
Maybe,
somehow.
yeah, I thought, maybe got on top, maybe could have been, just, like a freak accident kind of fucking thing or something, but I'm just doing the next Xbox, I guess.
Oh, I was gonna tell you though. So far, that you've been in here, the only flash that I've seen from your camera wasn't really a flash. It's just the white balance correction whenever you get up and walk out of the room because you're wearing
Yeah.
that dark shirt and stuff.
Yep.
And so it corrects
Yeah,
itself.
I'm
But
not-
that's it.
yeah, I know.
And it
I know
gets a
that's
little
just
bit
the
of
lighting.
a.
Just a lighting issue. I could put
Yeah,
a lighting.
that's
system
all it
in
is.
it.
And you can tell what it is. Like when you see it from this side, it's pretty obvious. It's not an error
Kinda
like
like
with
it.
this.
I like it though. I like the mystery of it. I like.
Oh
that,
yeah, I love those. Dude, like this one does that too. This new
fuck with-
camera, the one that I have on my stream, if I turn the light on or something, it totally corrects the white balance and everything. Oh, it's Belkin.
recognition.
It's
And you
Belkin.
got glasses too, so it never helps put any light.
It's horrible,
in the
yeah.
room.
It was a Belkin 7-port ultra slim desktop USB.
Yeah, that sounds like some good shit, not some.
Oh, wait,
Well, the
actually,
thing is, like-
is it?
Logitech has good hubs too, and so does Intel. Intel used to give some out back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think they use one anymore. But trying to think. Anchor makes some of the best shit.
Oh yeah, I
USB
saw that
based
brand on here the other day.
hub.
Actually,
I use that. Actually have an Anchor charger right here and an Anchor speaker. I buy a lot of Anchor shit. You all like Anchor shit.
yeah, and see, this one actually is not a powered one, but I definitely would trust Belkin over this cheap ass one. And this one was like $8 or
Yeah,
something
it's
like that.
Chinese shit is what it is.
And this one's
With no-
26, I think.
They pull out a power rail so they can cut the fucking cost of the shit.
Exactly.
Or something, yeah.
And housing is much more durable too, because I'm sure it's an
Yeah.
aluminum machine housing
Yeah,
instead of that shitty plastic.
Yeah, housing, fucking shit out, not even plastic, or God knows what, fucking
Composite material or something weird.
composite, fucking, recycled tire shit or something.
Yeah. Which, by the way, though, I gotta hand it to whoever built the stadium here in Canyon Lake, the school that Juliana went to, that she just graduated from, because whoever built that football stadium, they got that process down, bro. Like, that shit, I'm sure it's still polluting and shit, don't get me wrong, but I guarantee you that process that they're using now is far less pollutant than it was. Like, even the one at Franklin.
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember,
then what, yeah,
you know
when
Franklin
our
High School in
brothers
El
and shit-
Paso, where Tyler went and Heather? That one was like one of the first ones that they started doing like that. And don't get me wrong, it was super comfortable until you started getting tackled on it over and over again. Because especially with sweat and all that, it was like raw rubbery shit all over you.
Clean
Your skin
shit
would
up.
be
Yeah,
raw.
I know what you mean, dude. I've
But
fucking been out
now it's like, oh man, this stuff is so cushy, man. Tyler even says, he's like, I don't know about being tackled on this stuff.
there.
And
I
I was like,
know.
nah, man. I was like, just take a small roll and see what you think. I was like, because I did it a couple of times, like as if I got hit like from the side and maybe from the front and just fell backwards, like just softly, just to see, what a hard fall might feel like. And I was like,
Shit.
dude, this shit was like a cloud. It was like falling on a fucking cloud. It was amazing. I was like, I could fall asleep getting hit on this motherfucker. He was like, knocked out? I was like, no. I was like, the dude puts me on my ass. I'm just going to be like, yo, y'all finish the game. I'm out. Like, this is so
Yeah,
fucking
hell yeah.
comfortable, bro. Like, give me a blanket. Fucking good to go. Like, nah, for real though, I want to stream outside one of these nights because, like, right now it's 80 degrees.
Same
outside.
problem with fucking skate parks and shit. Motherfuckers can't build them proportionally. They're all
Yeah.
fucked up like the one we got here.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to skateboard because it's so hot, bro. As a matter of fact.
Same. There's just nowhere to skate around here. I'm up in the hill country.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. But yeah, it's hot, dude, and I want to do some shit and like get out with my dogs and shit. But it's like it's Odessa. I'm not doing that shit. It's
Hodessa.
fucking Flodessa.
Flodessa. I like that one. That one's funny.
Flodessa. Yeah. Real shit, dude.
Nah, speaking of flow, holy shit! Apparently, I haven't been able to see anything because I work nights, right? So even then,
Yeah.
I don't have to leave the house for shit. But my mom and Randy were telling me about all the ash that was like floating down the river earlier today, and I was like, oh fuck! I was like, there's gonna be more down there tomorrow or today, I guess. I know it. It's like all these fucking spring breakers and college chicks are coming down
yeah.
and floating the river, and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Going to New Braunfels.
Leaving shit everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, and the place I might get, dude, the place I'm trying to go for right now, it's just a 1-bedroom, right? But I'm going to talk to him about it before I even sign a lease, first off. But 9 times out of 10, they go for this sort of thing anyway. Even if I'm in the middle of a lease, if I go to him and be like, yo, do y'all got any 2 bedrooms? I was like, I know I still have like half of this lease left, but I can move out early and get this 2-bedroom that's available. It's like
I know.
$300 more. They'll be like, oh fucking A, let's just do the paperwork. We'll change the
Kinda
apartment number,
hold it
whatever.
over, yeah, don't have to fuck with nobody new, move you over
Right.
into it. Yeah.
And so we don't have. It would be a new lease, and all that. But in other words, I wouldn't have to stick and wait out that entire lease before
Lease
being able
by
to make
yourself
room
with
for
your
you.
own- only just
Or-
your name. I understand, dude.
Or another option is that I just take, because I'm minimalist in terms of furniture and shit, right? Like I try to keep as little shit around as possible.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a futon for my bedroom. It's the couch and the sleeping, and that's it. But I might put it out in the living room if I can get like an actual bed, right? If that's the case, then you wouldn't even have to bring anything to sleep on. You just would. I mean, you wouldn't have a room at first, but the living room essentially would be your room.
I don't really have shit anyway, dude. So, but except for, computer shit that I would essentially need.
Well, I'm just saying, like a worst case scenario, like the living room would be your room for like a portion of the lease until we were able to get a 2-bedroom.
I understand what you're saying.
All right.
I could move my shit into a fucking storage unit or whatever.
No, you wouldn't have to do that.
Get a job.
I'm sure we would have enough
It would be
space
a
to.
tiny. It wouldn't even be a big
Even if we had
fucking
to
deal. I
stack
mean,
shit up or something, that
yeah,
there's
it
some.
wouldn't be, bro,
We
once
can
you see
Tetris that shit up.
It's like literally ain't shit. It would be like 2 Tetris.
No, yeah, that's
stacks.
what I'm saying. We can Tetris that shit if necessary. And there's
would
an
be
extra
fun.
closet or two, and you know, all of my
But-
shit literally got left behind at the apartments, except my setup and the few things I was able to snag.
Yeah, get yourself fucking squared away though, you know, and get.
Yeah, yeah.
What about your credit? Did you get all that shit?
My
fixed
what?
out? Your credit and shit. Did you get a line of credit or whatever?
Oh, no,
Business
I'm
loan?
working on getting a credit card from Capital One. I'm just waiting for the card to arrive.
I just finally started paying that credit. I've been paying that self shit. I sent you a link. You
My
get 15
credit's-
bucks for the link.
My credit's
I
just
gotta
under
say
7.
it, yeah.
It's
you
just
said
under
shit.
7. It's like
My,
680 or 685.
My shit, you know, it wasn't so good. I kind of built it up finally. Now I'm fucking back at 670 now or whatever it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking good now. And then it's still going up. And then they sent me a credit card with $100, you know, fucking deductible or whatever,
Right.
or not
Or
deductible,
deposit.
but or deposit, you know, or whatever. But I've got, you know, and I only have to. I can only match, like, I need to keep my utilization at like 30%. I'm not even fucking use the thing unless I need it, but I mean, if they bill me or whatever, they'll bill me. But I'll just, you know, I'll try to keep up with that and spend with it as it bills. But yeah, I mean, they're fucking building my credit with that. Finally, I've never in my life had one or been approved for one, so they finally sent me one, so I look good, and I can use it to get better off, you know.
Word.
And like, you know, if I get into like a badass job, none of that's really a problem. Either, especially because I'm making money against so much of it. But I'm already like, I'm doing better now than I was. What I'm saying, like all that shit's behind me now. You know what I mean? All that fucking bad
bullshit.
credit shit behind me now. Yeah. Like,
Or at least the majority of it that was holding you back, like in that regard.
Like, you don't understand. Like, I spent 10 years melting with that shit on my mind. Like,
Bro, no, I do understand. Only it wasn't with me.
for no
it
really
wasn't.
good reason.
With me, it wasn't
You know?
necessarily my credit, because I knew at one point or another I would improve that, whether debt consolidation, something. I was going to do something about it, right? I knew it. For me, it's been my license, my fucking driver's license, hanging over my head for 13 plus fucking
like
years,
that.
bro.
I know what you mean.
You were there for part of it. You were there when I paid almost $3,000 fucking dollars for those warrants in El Paso. That's the whole
I
reason we
remember.
went over there.
Yeah, I know. I
And
remember you forking out money, telling me all this shit.
I thought, oh yeah, let's go in.
I was like, dude, you're crazy. You're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm driving myself up there.
No, yeah, but then I thought, you know, I'll pay these off, and then boom, I'll have my license back.
Yeah.
Because I paid off all the warrants, but then there was the Texas Driver Responsibility Program that essentially had double, if not more, surcharge for the fine and then some that I paid on until 2019 when Abbott abolished it because he said it was unconstitutional.
Thank fucking God.
That's one of the few things that he's done that was like
one of the fucking rare dub on
rare
Abbott's
dubs. I
fucking
was like
plan.
2 or 3, I think, that I've counted so far, and that's it. But I was like, that was a good one because it doesn't matter
I was
what
like,
side of the fence
shit.
you're on. If you get
Bro,
popped, nobody wants
He
to be
saved
charged
my
double.
ass. I talk shit about that old motherfucker, but he did save my ass from surcharges after DWI. See, I was gonna have to pay thousands of dollars a year.
I already had
Man.
paid about 2 or 3,000 into it by
Fuck,
the time, and
bro.
I had about 3,000 left. I was like, hey, where's my 3K, bro? I was like,
I'll
this is
never
now
drink
6.
drive a fucking again in my life, dude.
Yep.
Fucking Texas he fucking passed out in somebody's driveway the other day.
Oh, I know.
Fucking almost hit a car. Fucking got pulled out of his car by the cop. Didn't catch a DWI. Thank fucking Christ. But yeah.
Oh, and you were talking about someone you knew. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about.
No,
I saw
Texas.
someone getting busted for DWI the other day. He got passed out. It was like some city councilman or something. I thought, no, Midland.
Oh yeah. No, I think I heard about that.
That
Yeah, I
shit
think I
was
read
funny.
about that shit.
But yeah, nothing happened to him either. It was just like they gave him a slap on the wrist. But I was gonna tell you,
But his uncle's like a fucking judge in fucking like Crane. They're in the fucking with him. They're like, no, we know who this guy is.
but like
Yeah.
I still, by the time I started really taking care of all this, I had already stacked up like 5 other tickets, and I had already been arrested once for driving while my license was suspended, right? Because I had missed a payment on that
Oh, I
fucking
remember how easy it
responsibility
was to
program.
flip
Missed a
fucking
payment.
tickets, too.
So I missed a payment. The license goes suspended. I get pulled over. Boom. License suspended. You go to jail. My mom and Randy, they were like, "Are you gonna call anyone?" I was like, "I don't have anyone to call except my mom or stepdad or my brother." I was like, "My brother's at work. There's no way you can
You know,
come and get me."
I was like, I ain't calling fucking nobody. I'm
I was
gonna
like,
get my
I was like, I
ass
have no choice. I was like, I have to call my mom and stepdad. I was like, and then I can get a lawyer, right? And they're like, yeah, yeah. I was like, well, there's like, you might not need one depending on if they, if they bail you out. I was like, all right, cool. They're like, we'll come back if nothing happens. All right. So I call them, and they agree to come and get me, right? And I was like, cool. And I go and sit there, and I'm like, it's like we're only like an hour from the jail. What's going on here? It's like 3.5 hours later. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And then finally they come and get me out. I was like, whatever. I was like, thanks, I appreciate it. This, that, and the other. I thought that it took that long for them to process all of that shit to get. No, they sat here and finished their movie and then went and got me. They had just started watching their movie, so then they went and got me.
fuck, bro.
I was like, I got busted, and I was in there. It was just some holding cell right there. The county jail had come out, and I was there, and some dude that worked at HEB was there with me. I saw him the very next day at HEB when we were there grocery shopping, and I was like, yo, and I was like, I didn't say it out loud, and he goes, and I was like, all right, what's up, dude? And he was like, all right. It was like, that shit was hilarious. My mom was like, who the fuck was that? I was like, oh, I was in jail with that guy yesterday. Hey.
You always make friends with those motherfuckers the rest of your life too, because every motherfucker I ever
was
went
so
to jail
funny.
with, especially on the outside.
Well, I
It's
haven't seen
always-
him since. But I saw him that
Yeah,
one, like the very next day.
That's so small though, dude. I see people.
I'm sure
repeatedly,
I'm sure I'll see him again if I go to that HEB again.
That's just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit, funny.
But that's what I was gonna tell you though. So when I finally started taking care of it, I'd stacked up about 4 or 5 other tickets, right, and been arrested and all this other shit. Finally in 2019, late 2019, when I got my first remote job, when it was like officially remote and not just kind of whenever they felt like it.
Luckily,
I fell in love with it, and I was like, I'm never going back to
Never
office
going
work
back to the office
if
work
it's
again.
not
Fuck that.
if
Yeah.
it's not entirely necessary, right? Like
Well,
my
me, dude, I don't mind going to my own office, but when I'm traveling to fucking 9 different fucking remote offices for some other
It's
dumbass
stupid.
because they fucking fuck that.
Yeah, it's dumb.
fuck all that.
Especially when it's
My
totally
office?
unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm in my office.
And
Fuck
so
yeah.
I'm like, I can't, especially that COVID really kicked up and all that too, so I'm like, this is awesome, dude. You can just work from home. I was like, fucking A, let's get it. I was like, so then I started doing, work from home. It was essentially like low-level IT and troubleshooting and shit. Dude!
Sounds fucking pissed.
He's being a dick. Shut up! He hates when I slap the carpet with this fly swatter. Like, I do.
Yeah, I crumple up water bottles at Zola and she fucking runs, dude.
All I have to do is slap the carpet or like hit the desk or something with it, and he like lays down immediately. Shut up.
What's he want?
Nothing. He's just being an asshole. Like
He's bored.
yeah,
bored.
he's bored. That's all it is. But I can't do anything for him here because
I know.
he's stuck in this room. Literally, that's all he can do. That's the only
Bored.
place he
My
can go.
dogs are fucking bored too, dude.
But so I started taking care of all these tickets, right? And finally, I had 2 left. The other ones I paid them all. I had 2 left, and I found out that if I paid either one of them, it was an automatic 2 additional year suspension on my license, no questions asked. There would have been nothing I
You're
could
like,
have done about
"Fuck
it.
you, yeah, taking none of my money. I'm walking.
So
fuck off."
I immediately called a lawyer, or emailed him actually, to be precise. Emailed him, and I was like, yo, how much to take care of these tickets? He goes, how much are the fines, this, that, and the other? He asked the ticket information. I sent it to him. He goes, 110. And I thought he meant 110 for both. I was like, fucking A, but still 110 a piece? Like, fucking shit. So he cut me a deal because there was some confusion. I paid 110. About 4 or 5 days later, he emails me back, tickets dismissed. So I went and I looked at the first one. Sure enough, it was gone from the Pecos County system. And I looked at the Texas failure to appear system, and it was gone. Fucking A. So I pay him $55 for the other one that was half of the agreed amount for the first one. And he's working on that one. And so hopefully within the next week or two, will email me back and be like, hey, that was dismissed. And as soon as that happens, I'm getting my license back. And as soon as I get my license back, because my credits improved so much, I'll be able to walk into virtually any dealership around here and drive off with a truck.
Do what you need. Yeah.
Right. And I need a
Oh,
truck, even if it's a little truck. I want a Tacoma, but if I have to settle for like a Ranger or something like that, that's fine. Huh?
The Tacomas are tight. I almost beat
Oh, I
the
love
shit out of
Tacomas,
someone
dude.
one the other day though.
I love them.
He fucking cut me off all fucking wild, and I fucking leaned out my fucking car and I told him, "You can catch these hands, motherfucker." And he stopped and he looked
Let
a
him
little
know,
crazy.
dog.
Yeah,
Fucking
bitch.
A. If
Motherfucker, you're not
he's
the only one on
coming,
the road.
if he ain't
Tweaking
coming correct, fuck it.
Bro, he was tweaking, dude, or something. Cause he
Had to
fucking,
be.
he was just flying. He just like, boom, and just like fucking into the left lane. It's like, dude, you're gonna get in the left lane whether you fucking run around me immediately or not, mother. Like, it would have been you'd have had a fucking 3 millisecond difference, you fucking idiot. What is your problem? He came
Exactly.
from way behind me too, dude. He wasn't even, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like he was behind me getting mad at me. The motherfucker was like way back there. I was like, what the fuck?
So he
like,
came
yo,
up
you
on you like some
You
stink on
catch all
shit.
these hands, motherfuckers. What I told him.
Damn. That was like what's it called?
Fuck, dude.
Tyler. No, Tyler was when he first moved out here. It was like 2015, right? It was like late 2015, and he would bitch about this, that, or the other driver that he'd run into here or there, whatever.
Telling
And
my
I'd already-
buddy Dylan, dude, started so much shit.
But like
traffic.
I'd already been in the area for several years, and I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, bro, you know me. I was like, I've driven in El Paso. I've
Oh,
driven in fucking Odessa, Midland. I've driven in basically every major city in Texas except the Dallas Metroplex and like the far east side of Houston. I've driven in like the western and northwestern part getting to Conroe. Not outside, but both outside and like kind of inner Houston because Aaron missed a fucking turn. And Aaron of all people. Anyway, so I've driven in virtually every major city in Texas, even Lubbock and Amarillo. I told him, I was like, El Paso, there were a lot of idiot drivers. I was like, most of them were from Mexico, though. Right? And he goes, yeah, he's like, and now that I think about it, he's like, most of them were either like from Mexico or from out of state. Maybe they were in New Mexico or something. And I was like, wait, just wait till you've been here for about a year. Nah, he's not. About a year and a half into being here, God damn it, motherfucker. You know, my brother will get like,
yeah, that was like, yeah, my buddy.
He's
God damn.
he's like,
motherfucker.
dude. And he took the words right out of my mouth because he said it before I could say it. And I said, dude, there might have been like a number of idiots in El Paso and all those other places. I was like, but the sheer concentration of them here in this area is just bar none the worst I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, and don't get me fucked up. It's
Holy
fucking
shit.
terrible. It was total shit. But my buddy Dylan, bro, would get fucking completely unhinged, bro, and fucking start losing his mind outside the window, like yelling at people in their fucking cars who were fucking sweating and fucking hot as us, you know, all fucking trying to get to God fucking knows where too, you know. And bro, I thought he was gonna get me shot so many fucking times when I moved, because that's the first time I ever lived in a big city. Like, I was just like, oh fuck, dude, I'm gonna get gang raped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kept telling him that. I was like, dude, Quinn, you're gonna get us all gang raped, you dumbass. Like, he saw shut the
Either
fuck
that
up,
or
you know?
sent to jail where we will get gang raped.
Bro. And then one time, this like 6 motherfucking big ass black dudes like surrounded the car. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get our asses whooped. You know what I mean? We were
That's
just
hilarious.
like, I was like, I'm just gonna get my ass whooped. They're not gonna hear nothing I got to fucking say.
Yeah, like,
And I thought
fucking,
that's what they were gonna do, or like rob us and shit.
Have
And
you
no,
ever-
they were like, hey, I got this heat. They all fucking showed us about 5 mixtapes and shit. And I was like, God damn.
they're all trying to dab you up and
shit.
shit. They're like,
I was
fuck
like,
it,
I was
let's
like,
fucking get
give
it.
them all to me. I fucking bought all of them, dude.
Like,
I was like,
bro,
yeah.
how
They were
much?
like, yeah,
5?
I'm like, dude,
Let's get
cool as fuck. I was like, hell yeah.
And then turned out their shit was probably fire, right?
It was actually, no, yeah, actually was some of
Or
it.
at least something that you jam to on occasion.
Yeah,
Like,
I hated that shit. Yeah, I always liked that. I always liked me. I fucking love that shit, bro. I've always bought that shit and thrown that shit on. Usually it's good, or it's all, you know, it's something new
Listenable.
you can fuck with. Yeah. I mean, there's sometimes it's shit, you know,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
90% of the time it's shit.
But there's
But I mean, yeah,
sometimes a gym you can vibe to, or something
for
that you can
sure.
throw on in the car and like really jam out to it
They're
real hard.
cool as fuck. Yeah, honestly, I kind of wonder where the fucking tapes went because they actually were pretty cool fucking people. Uh, you know, and that's just it though. You know, it took
Dude,
me a
shut
little while.
up.
It
Fucking
it
cat. Sorry.
took me a little while to adjust to that and get used to fucking being around that and shit, dude. And, you know, like, man, people aren't as bad as I fucking think they are in my fucking fucked up little head sometimes, you know. But then again, you see the world fucking up, you know they are. But a lot of them aren't though, you know. Not, you know, I don't know. You just got to get out there and fucking mix it up. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Stay in your bubble a little too long, it kind of absorbs your worldview,
Yeah, I
opposed
mean,
to
you
the
know,
other way around and
never
letting the
leave
world
it.
influence it.
Exactly.
The world around you in terms of like
And you
your
gotta
environment.
just say it. The key word is let, dude. A lot of people just don't even let it happen, you know. Can't even
Oh.
go with the fucking flow.
So I
They
was
just
gonna tell
gotta
you, stupid
be critical.
Bill Burr was talking about how he was in a bar in Nashville, Tennessee, and he was watching some sportscast at the time. They were talking about Terrell Owens and the new contract he got, and he was already bitch moaning and complaining about this, that, and the other. And he was like, I could see this guy sitting there, and I could just see the steam coming out his ears. And he's like, I don't know him. He doesn't know me. All I do is lean over and just say, trying to make casual conversation, and be like, look at this guy. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, just signed a $40 million contract. He's already bitching. He's like, how much money do you need to make? And he's like, he won't shut up. And he's like, he makes this face like, he won't shut up. And he makes this weird ass face. And he's like, he's that kind of guy that like, he won't even look dead at you. He's kind of like just looking off into space like, he won't shut up. And he goes, and he does this shit, which I now know is the telltale sign that the N-word is coming, and it's coming hard. He's like, oh yeah, he didn't just say it with the A. He's going to say it with the R, and he like stuck the landing. He's like, there was like a dismount. He's like, there was like clan members high-fiving in the background. He's like, he just took that word, just threw it into my lap like hot potato, like trying to throw it down to the next white dude. He's like, I'm sitting here, I'm over here going like, dude, what the hell are you doing? He's like, I'm thinking, looking, waiting for this rain of black fists to come raining down on top of me. He's like, that guy made me part of a potential ass kicking I had nothing to do with. I was like, that's exactly what I thought of when you started telling me that story, dude.
Real shit, bro. I mean, it's true, dude. I've been there a few times, you know, fucking only white dude at the fucking party, bro. You know, but you know what? It always ended up being real fucking cool in my experience. Unless people are just dumb pieces of fucking retarded shit, I think that's why they end up having experiences where they get their whole ass kicked and then thrown out the fucking party. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's how I know that, like, at least 90% of these people on Twitter have either never had their asses kicked or never had their asses threatened of being kicked. That's how I know, because
They're
there's
too rich to
dumb
ever
shit
have
that they're
that.
like,
I'm convinced some motherfuckers are too rich and too pampered and comfortable to ever have their asses
oh
kicked
dear lord.
in
Oh, like,
in a form that they learn something in.
you mean like the CEO of BlackRock, who's currently hiring security 24 hours around the clock because he's shivering in his fucking boots after pushing all this CEI horse shit on all of us, and all these woke companies that everyone keeps saying go broke. That's why they're going broke, because they keep pushing this CEI bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's just like these rich kids jumping on fucking cars thinking they're not gonna get shot.
Yeah. That kid in the UK, dude, I would have laughed my ass off if he would have ate shit right there. Like, it was, because you know how often it fucking drizzles and rains and shit in the UK? If it would have been all wet that day and he slipped and just, like, cracked his fucking teeth open.
Yeah.
Hey! You need to stop.
These motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers aren't living in any kind of functional reality, dude. And that's just fucking weird, bro.
Go get your toys then. They're under the bed. You have them all shoved under the bed. I'm not digging them out. You're the one that put them under there, you dumb fuck. Like, ever since we showed up here, huh?
Are you multicasting still?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Twitch, dude. You know, if they take my fucking channel away, I have to pay them $25.
They're backpedaling on all that shit, though, right?
No, they're not.
Kinda.
No.
They're not, but they're like,
no,
fuck you, yeah,
if you go, like, I thought they were too, and then you check Twitch is the only company I've seen so far that got community noted by their own community. like they got community noted by people going and reading the actual TOS as it
You know what I
stands,
think?
and they didn't change a fucking thing.
No, I know. I saw that.
They
I
called
was
him out
watching.
on it too.
But yeah, I know. They said nothing. Yeah, the TOS. No, I know. They said it would they backpedal and the TOS never changed. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Stop!
You know what I think's about to start happening is that Kick is about to start poaching all their fucking
Yep.
developers too.
Yep. I was gonna say it's gonna be more than just their fucking talent. It's gonna be their actual dev talent and their nuts and bolts talent.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why the fuck? If you're a developer that's working for a company that ain't never just making you sit on your hands and not.
They're
do
probably
shit,
making 50% too.
Yeah, you'd be like, fuck you. All
Twitch is
these
taking 50%
bureaucratic
tax.
bitch ass motherfuckers, all they want is money. You know, and they'll tax. They want money so bad that they're gonna tax the goddamn customers. You know, the fucking their bread
Exactly.
and butter. Wow, dude, you motherfuckers, bro. But I mean, whatever, dude. So you're multicasting, what to where?
Everywhere that I can. Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Kick, YouTube.
Twitch hasn't taken you down. Though. You're still there.
No, because I don't have any kind of audience to speak of.
Yeah, you're not.
If
you're
I
not
had
some-
if
know,
I
there
had
you
like
go. That's
Nick Merck's audience or something, then
Like-
they'd can me instantly. I can't even smoke weed on stream anymore.
I know. What?
Yeah,
Really?
they changed that shit today or yesterday.
Really?
Can't even vape on stream. This is banned now.
I'll go to Kick. Fuck them.
Oh, I'm on Kick too.
They can't ban it. People are gonna do it anyway, and they came in hot with that shit. Oh yeah, you can't smoke weed, you can't do drugs on Twitch. Motherfuckers are tripping on acid on fucking Twitch. Fuck that. Whatever, dude.
Get in there and fucking use the goddamn litter box. That's what he's bitching
I've literally fucking seen it. I've sit there and talked to people on fucking 420 who forget to mute while half of us are fucking streaming, and they're fucking so high on fucking LSD and fucking that they forgot, and we're hearing that shit through the mic while we're gaming, dude.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, we're like, did you have fun? He's like, what are y'all talking about? Like, bro, you ate them hits, bro, and you never fucking came back. And he was like, oh shit. We were like, yeah, dude, we heard everything. he was like, oh,
I went to the kitchen and ate some gummies in the middle of all that.
Flip him up, bro. I wonder what happened to that fucking guy, bro. It's so funny, bro.
This
Because I
guy,
hung out with this group of dudes up playing Battle Royale and Battlefield when it came out, just for a minute. And then we played, and then fucking it was 420, we never played after that. You know what I mean? Like, it was like that one, we fucking played a bunch of rounds and never talked after that. It's funny. Everybody's fucked up, though. On something different, you know?
when I was at my last job, I couldn't stop laughing because we were in, I think it was still training, yeah, we were still training because we were in some sort of like HR meeting or some shit. And they not only had to give their little spiel, but they had made some changes to the policy that they had to update everyone on. So they had everyone in the company in for this one segment. So it made it so much more funny, or so much funnier than had it just happened like during our training class or something, right? Because everyone that was remote was in the company was here. And even the people that weren't, they were in the office, but they were in the meeting, and that, I swear to fucking God. You're gonna fucking piss me off! Shut up!
Pour the bong on him. No.
He literally wants me to fucking clean the litter box out. He's used it once since I cleaned it out. He can go fuck himself. I'm not gonna clean the fucking litter box every time he takes a shit. He's fucking lost his goddamn mind. That's why he's complaining.
Oh.
He's literally complaining because he just shit and I won't go and clean it out.
He's like, bro, my shit is so
Fucking
haggard.
stupid cat.
He's like, I can't stand my own shit, bro.
That's his fucking fault. He shouldn't have eaten so goddamn much. But, I forget what I was talking about because it's fucking cat. Oh, so we're in this meeting and we're on a break, right? Or not like an official, but like they tell everyone, hey, you know, go and get your water or whatever, you know, be back in 5 minutes. All right. So we're doing that. And all we can hear is like some porno in the background. Someone was watching porn on the PC that they were on in the meeting, and it didn't bother to like mute or leave the meeting or whatever. Like they were just But
Sweet.
thankfully, there were like so many people that were unmuted and shit that were laughing and like saying other shit. They never were able to pin down who it was. But someone was sitting there watching porno in that fucking
That's so goddamn funny, dude. That there were so many people there that they couldn't even tell.
yeah.
I
that's
gotta
the thing.
fucking, I gotta hit a Twitter Spaces like that, bro.
Well, it's because
I gotta
whoever
fucking-
was running the meeting was an idiot and didn't like auto mute everyone
Yeah, auto mute
until
everybody.
certain
That's
spots
just
or whatever.
funny as
like,
a motherfucker, bro.
it was fucking hysterical, dude. I was dying laughing. I stayed on mute though, so like no one even knew I was laughing. I was fucking pissing my
I've
pants.
been laughing. I've been like, y'all fucking are fucking wild.
Back there
son.
chiefing on my fucking
Dude,
bong.
Dude, the second I see a hint of fucking wild, bro, all fucking bets are off
Yes,
for me,
it
dude.
doesn't matter. Like especially if it goes the like total
fuck.
opposite of whatever the decorum is supposed to be. Forget it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lose my
The
shit.
corner's out the fucking window with me when it comes to like motherfuckers getting too buck wild around me and shit. Dude.
Or, like-
I mean, or displaying a level of, I guess, fuckery. I guess.
Tell me I'm wrong here, but this for some reason to me just is always funny within reason, and I say that by like as long as the kid isn't obviously like,
Yeah, I'm not being.
as long as the
mean to
kid
you.
isn't like
It used to be.
irreparably hurt is little kids, specifically little boys, getting accidentally destroyed by their dads. Like when they're like, the one that I saw is he was doing that punching strength game or whatever with the punching bag where you hit it once to see how strong you get, and he fucking misses it entirely and punches his like 4 or 5 year old kid in the head.
Yeah,
I fucking lost it, dude. Like. Because it's not what I expected to see. Like, I see the kid there, and I see the guy, and I'm not thinking that he's even...
Dude.
I'm like, whatever, and he misses and hits the kid, I fucking drop my drink and start fucking
Ross,
laughing,
dude.
like,
Ross, he loves those fucking kids.
Shit
getting
like
hurt
that.
constantly.
That's what I
He
mean.
loves to-
shit like that.
he's
Like,
a
the kid
dad,
didn't
and
get...
He
He didn't
always
catch
getting
the
his
full...
ass
He didn't
kicked,
catch a full
like,
100% punch from the guy or anything.
like,
It
man.
hurt the kid, but he's not going to be hurt from it. You know what I mean? He's not going to be, like, fucked up from it. Like, he'll be fine. He'll probably be
Yeah, he's
good
fine.
with taking a punch or two when he's older now, you know? Like, but,
You know, he's got to absorb a hit in the nuts.
right,
every
he'll
now
keep
and then.
trucking. He'll cry for an hour or so, but he'll keep trucking. He'll be a little boy, as little boys do. I was like, now he's going to find another little boy to go and punch him in the head. Like, see what makes it feel like whenever you punch someone else in the head. You know?
Yeah.
But, like, that's what I'm talking about. Shit like that, because it's the opposite of what you expect or that should happen. It's always going to make me laugh. Like little kids destroying themselves on accident, like on the playground and shit, just cracks me up. Like when they're running along after a ball or something and they just eat shit in the grass, it just cracks me up, dude. And it cracks me up because I've done it plenty of times.
Inevitable. What are you
I've
gonna
seen my
fucking
friends
do?
do it plenty of times, and it's just funny to me, dude. It'll never, like, old people
Yeah,
too,
like,
or
that's
people
their
in
fucking
general.
dream, like,
People falling
Dude,
of
they're gonna
any
hurt
age is
themselves,
just
man.
funny to me. Like they don't have to be like little kids or geriatric or anything. Like someone my age falling, like running and eating shit
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
sidewalk is
fuck,
funny
yeah,
to me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
he doesn't even have to be drunk or anything. He just,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
fuck, I lose my step and
Accidents
eat
are
shit on the
goddamn funny.
concrete.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
funny.
Like accidents are fucking hilarious sometimes.
They're always,
Shooting
almost always funny. As long as the person doesn't get like really fucked
Yeah,
up from it,
yeah,
they're always
yeah.
funny.
Shit, I mean, I've seen people get nearly seriously really fucking injured, like in Amsterdam.
Can be
on
funny too.
screen. Oh,
It can
really? Yeah,
definitely
and,
be
and
funny.
they're fucking hurt, but they're laughing. You know, they think that's.
Oh, I've seen that plenty of times.
People
Yeah,
laugh at death. People laugh at death, dude.
dude, I've even seen a guy. We took.
You talking
I'm
about
surprised he didn't
Ray
die.
Dimto or what?
Huh?
Ray Dimto?
What?
I thought you were talking about you'd seen Ray Dimto.
No,
was
no.
like,
I
yeah,
said I seen a guy almost die in high school
Right.
because they built this guy Hayes and the Patterson brothers. They were nuts. The Patterson brothers were nuts. But they built this makeshift BMX ramp, right, out of plywood and cinder blocks, as you do as, you know, backyard fucking neighborhood kids
oh, yeah.
growing up in the 90s. And they fucking... Dude, that's enough! God damn it, I've had enough. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's just it. That's what we did. We
Well,
turned
his
our
bike,
fucking
they'd
backyards
also...
into wrestling rings. We didn't do anything.
They also built the fucking bike itself, which was the problem. The ramps weren't the issue. It was the bike that was the problem. He hits that fucking ramp and gets about 6 to 8 feet of air, and the bike comes apart in midair. The back wheel comes off, the front wheel falls off the fork, and then the handlebars come off because the welding job didn't hold. And he basically took two sharp pieces of metal in the chest when he hit nothing. But you know where the pool is, right, in
That
Sanderson?
happened to me before,
You know where the
dude.
pool is in Sanderson, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's that like alley that goes like between the park and the pool, right? It's like a dirt alley essentially that people drive through. Well, right on the other side of that, there's just an empty lot. There's like a property on either side, a house on either side, and an empty lot right between them. They destroyed it years ago. It got destroyed in a fire, and then they demolished it, and it's just an empty lot now. It's been an empty lot since I was a kid. Anyway, that's where they built this ramp, and that's where he did that. It's just a dirt and rock fucking. There's nothing there. It's disgusting. And he ate shit and took these two sharp metal things to the chest. It didn't even pierce his skin because it didn't make it through. It made it through his shirt, but it didn't cut him or nothing. And he got wrapped back up and did it again. He's like, "Fuck it, let's get another bike. Let's hit this ramp again." And he was laughing though, like he's like, "Ha, this is fucking nuts." Like he was saying, like, "Fuck this, like it doesn't hurt. Pain don't hurt," as my brother would say. Pain don't hurt, and then he just go right back to it. That shit was awesome. I had plenty of wipeouts
I've
too.
nearly killed the fuck out of myself on bikes a couple of
Dude,
times.
bikes, skateboards, rollerblades, you name it. If it has wheels, I've almost killed myself on
This
it.
was different. This shit, like, I almost fucking died.
Oh no, there's been a couple times where it was like questioning.
I went into a fucking pit one time with a fucking bike and rolled with it all the way down into the pit.
How deep was it?
Hauling ass. Huge. Hauling ass. And I tumble with that cocksucking fucking bike, dude, whooping my ass the whole way down to that fucking bottom of that goddamn hill,
Fuck
dude.
that. You sure you didn't bike out to Meteor Crater on accident?
Yeah, I was out there by it though. I was right there by
Oh really?
that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Out there, it looked the same.
Right. Yeah, because it doesn't even look like a crater really anymore, right? Because it's been so weathered and eroded and stuff. It just looks like a hole in the ground.
A hole, but anyway, yeah, I fucking. No, this shit was. And I just went out there with Mom the other day, so, but yeah, it was bigger actually. It was just a big trash hole that they dug, and there's all this shit, mesquite. That's another thing. I was tumbling through mesquite and shit.
Yeah.
Caliche. Because it's hard ass caliche pit. And it fucked me up. I was like, fuck, dude. It hit me right. The handlebars hit me right in the goddamn face, too, dude. It's like I got in the goddamn eye. It wore my ass.
Eating a face full of handlebars.
I got drunk. I had to fucking get drunk. Yeah. Like, and this is the night before I got in a fight with somebody. And, well, we were boxing. I was fighting a couple of my friends. And I whooped the fuck out of this kid who got pissed off at me because I fucking spit in his face mid-fight. Started wailing on me. So I whooped his fucking ass till he started fucking crying.
Nice.
Bad. I whooped his fucking ass. Bad. And I sent his ass home. But I got pretty fucked up a little bit too. And then I got on a goddamn bike, getting stoned, hauling ass. I think I was drinking too, and I fucked myself up. And I was like drinking and shit. I was like 15, 16 or something. But that shit fucked me up. That was one time, and then there's other time we built this ramp over here in Odessa. Me and James right here down the block. We're literally on this block I'm on, and fucking launched off of it. And I like fucking jumped with a mountain bike into the fucking air, and then landed sideways and fucking scraped myself halfway down the block. So I had a big ass fucking road rash all the way down my fucking side for weeks. That shit sucked. Yeah, my buddy watched it. He was just like petrified. He was like, "God damn, dude." I was like, "Yeah, that shit sucked." I mean, we used to jump off roofs with skateboards.
Yeah.
Every day, you know? Fuck, dude.
You know what else we were, at least the people that I hung out with anyway and still know to this day, I don't know if they still are, but what we were also capable